My name is Wally Burgos, co-writer, director of the play called The Checklist. I play a character called Pop in the play. Just a little character. So that's who I'll be. From the South Bronx, definitely. Repping the Bronx all day. So that's what it do.
My name is Khaled K. Shabazz Burgos. I play Dexter in the play The Checklist. That's the lead role. I'm a co-writer, part writer, and one of the producers of The Checklist. Burgos LLC.
This is my big brother here. A lot of people think I'm the oldest, so I like that. I love to say this part. So, I'm just one of them kids that's a idol of my brother. Like, I'm just, my big brother taught me everything. So, basically, like, my brother played ball, so I started playing ball. My brother was a DJ on the block, fucked with rap hard. I fucked with rap hard, He started dabbling in the movies thing. He was telling me, like, he started writing movies and writing TV shows and stuff, because that's something that we always been to. Entertainment hard, like our whole family, it's real. We love entertainment, love TV shows, entertainment real hard in our family. So that's something we always knew we could do. But when we always looked at Russell Simmons, Puffy, Jay and them, we always said to ourselves, like, that's how I feel. We could do that too. Tyler Perry's, the Spikes. So once he told me he was writing, I started writing. Like, I started following him again. So I started writing, and I wrote a urban joint, I would say, like one of my first ones, and Checklist was my second one. And I let him see it, and he was like, nah, let's roll with this one for our first project. Let's roll with this. It's a romantic comedy, so we could gravitate to everybody, and let people know what we're doing. And like I said, I let him see the script. He tightened it up like a few ends that, that I didn't have. I was new at it. So he, when he saw it, he tightened it up, was very impressed. Because like I always say too, I gotta impress my fam first. Like my brother, my sister, my uncle Dana, my little brother Dana. If they like it, I know the rest of the world's gonna like it, Because we hard, we hard on each other. So once they was open off the idea and read the script, I said, oh, we got something. So that's how it started.
Yeah, from my perspective, to everything he said, getting it started was a challenge also. You know what I mean? Like I said, when World wrote it, he wrote it as a movie. So it had a lot of characters in it. So the play aspect wasn't really a thing for us, because neither one of us particularly like plays. So and I've seen a couple that that I did like, but I'm not a play guy. I'm a movie guy. I'm a movie guy, TV show, whatever. But when we tried to get it together, it was 2013. And we had a big meeting. 50 people. No, it wasn't 50 people, but 25 people came. At least 20 people came, and the beautiful thing about World and when World writes is both of us have a vision. And when I say that, I mean even when World is writing, every character he writes, he already has the person in mind to play that character. I mean, from the biggest star to the stars that you don't even, or actors that you don't even know about that he might have seen in a movie or independent movie, or that played a sidekick that fit his movie that he likes or I like, or a movie that or a person that might not be that popular, but World would be like, yo, you seen he killed that role, right? And so World has every character written for their complexion, their height, everything. That's how he writes. So he had who he wanted for every character, and I was playing the sidekick of the lead character. And when we had these meetings, everybody was there, was gun-ho. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be hot, da-da-da-da. Well, to rewind back, we said, let's do it as a play. We both came to we had an epiphany about doing it as a play, because that lane wasn't really solidified through urban people, you know what I mean? Through the hip-hop audiences. There's plays out there, but nobody outside of Tyler Perry, there's nobody with a name that carries weight with plays. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's people that's doing them, but there's nobody that you could say their name and, oh yeah, that's what, Tyler Perry, and that's it, basically. So we like, that lane is open. Let's try it. And financially, it was easier and a little better to do it. And that was the angle that we took. We tried in 2013, back to the meeting. We had this meeting, gun ho, it was good, everybody get their opinion, we had the scripts ready. The following week when rehearsal started, nobody showed up. We tried another week and maybe 4 people showed up. This person can't make it, my daughter's this, I'm working, da da da. So fast forward to 2015 May, we conjured it up again, like, yo, let's do it, man. This time we just gonna stick to family and friends. And we put out some feelers, come to this, what you call it? Audition, yeah, excuse me. Come to the audition, the cast calling. And again, got people in there, gun ho, but for whatever reason, this time it stuck, except for the lead character. This dude wouldn't show up. So we had the lead female character, Chaton Green, who plays Jessica, the lead character. I would rehearse with her to keep her sharp because the lead character kept saying he was coming. And we actually, even when he didn't come, we actually even started looking for a lead character. But week after week, I kept reading with her. And World just saw the chemistry in us. And to Chaton's credit also, she told us, she's like, yo, I want him to play Dexter. And that's how I wound up getting the lead role. And now, World had told me one day, he was like, I couldn't even see nobody else in that role. And that's, that was just interesting because I know World didn't write it for me or for my look. You know what I mean? I was supposed to be the lead's best friend, and I took over the role, made it mine, and we 4 shows later, we about to do big things, and it's just funny how things work out like that. You know what I mean? Funny how you got a certain plan and then it gets deviated, and now we couldn't even see it no different way. You know what I mean? So.
Well, we wanted to dominate our city first because, I believe in the saying, like, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And it's crazy because after the first show, we, after the first 4 scenes, once my brother got off the stage, he backstage with me before he go back out to the next thing. I'm like, yo, we got him. Like, I felt like a comedian. I tell people this story all the time too. Like, I felt like 55th. Like, I felt like a player in 55th that just shook somebody and the crowd went crazy. Like, that's how the feeling felt. I was like, wow, like, or MC in the cypher. When he say that dope line and the whole crowd goes, ooh, that's how I felt. And this is like from the first, second scene, third scene, so he's in all the scenes really, so I didn't get to see him till like he came on probably like the 4th scene, get to come off, and I was like, yo, we got him, and this is just off the comedy really, and then once we saw them getting into the story, like we really was like, oh, they following us, they paying attention to the story also, because it's easy to entertain people, like to make them laugh or something, but it's a storyline in the checklist also, where we it's positive, you know what I'm saying, and we touched on some issues, so we wanted people to pay attention to that also. So, and when we saw we had them paying attention, we really knew he was on to something. The venues, like you saying too, we want to take it out of state. Like that was another one of our plans, but we wanted to kill the 5 boroughs first. That's our first plan, which we're still working on right now. But with the venues, every venue we call host those. We call, because we was doing with the colleges first. Like we want to see with the colleges. Let's say what's up with the colleges. Them joints be booked up to next summer, a lot of these places. So when Lehman accepted us, and I went to a play in Lehman before, one of my friends, I went with her to a play before, and I seen it, I'm like, Lehman is butter, like it looked so nice in there. I'm like, they gonna love it. But a lot of my friends would tell me don't do it because it's 500 seaters. And people that do plays that start out, you can even, you check the background of plays that start. That's another thing that we so happy about is you do it in a 99 seater, 100, people do 100. We had big time directors come to our rehearsals and like, you don't want to start off in a 500 seater because if you don't sell out, it's not going to look good, you know what I'm saying? So you could sell out probably a 100 seater, you know what I'm saying? A venue that fits 100 people, 90 people. But we had the confidence to know that we can do it, you know what I'm saying? We could sell it out, you know what I'm saying? And not only did we sell it out, we wound up doing back-to-back shows, which is another great accomplishment of ours too, like where we did February 27th, and I'll never forget this too, when we put the tickets out December 6th, by January 11th, the tickets were sold out for the first show. So Lehman, you know, went back to Lehman. I'm like, yo, do you got another date? He said, well, y'all can get back to back if you want. So we did the 27th and the 28th. 28th was sold out. We put the tickets out in January, like January 15th. It was sold out by like February 18th. Like we got death threats because people ain't come to see couldn't come to see the first two shows. Because you know how people, they you know, they wait so long, you know, buy a ticket sometime, and you know they thought it was a game, but we knew. So that's something like we just very proud of because we get compared a lot to Platanos and collard greens because our storyline is kind of similar, but we get a little deeper. Like it's two plots in our storyline. Not a lot of movies or things that you go see got two plots. You know what I'm saying? Where you like, whoa, what's going on? So you know what I'm saying? But we, you know, much respect to them, and it's a similar storyline, I guess. But you know, that's why I want people to come see it for themselves. But you check all them people's numbers. Like this is something that we just proud of, and no disrespect to none of them. You know, Tyler Perry first show he ever did sold 39 tickets. You know what I'm saying? 39 people came to see his play. 500 came to see ours. Platanos and collard greens. You know what I'm saying? Very good play, especially to our people. This is something that was being broadcast. Our people were being very well known. They did a nice run too of 4 years, probably, I think, something like that. First show, they sold out. They sold out their first 4 shows, but they did 99-seater, 100-seater, 75-seater first, then 99, then like 150, then they went to 200, then they went to 400. We did 500 our first show, you know what I'm saying? So we knew. First two shows, so we knew we was on to something. Then the next stop was Symphony Space, and you know, that's downtown Broadway on 95th Street, so we was big about that, where we like, you know, we really accomplishing something if we could rock that. And we wound up rocking that also.
And to add on, we did that on Father's Day and Game 7 of the NBA Finals and still packed it. So we knew.